After assuming office of the President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump announced his intentions to annex Greenland, reclaim the Panama Canal, and absorb Canada. However, the Yes California Independence campaign for the secession of California from the United States began to gain ground. California, known for its diverse culture, technological innovation, and economic prowess, has periodically witnessed discussions about secession from the United States, a movement popularly termed Calexit. Hello and welcome back to Bizarre World. I'm your host, Sandeep Sepre. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and express your thoughts in the comments below. We will break down this discussion into 3 parts. First, why California wants to break away from the U.S. Second, what would be the future of California if it becomes a separate sovereign country? And the third, is it practical and feasible for California to break away from the U.S.? California became a Spanish colony in the 18th century. Following Mexico's independence from Spain in 1821, California became a Mexican territory. Subsequently, during the Mexican-American War, the U.S. claimed California, and it was officially admitted as the 31st state in 1850. Why does California want independence? Since its statehood, California has played a pivotal role in the growth and development of the United States. From the gold rush of the 1850s, which attracted thousands of settlers and transformed the state's economy, to its role in World War II as a manufacturing and military hub, California has been instrumental in shaping the nation's history. The Calexit movement, advocating for California's independence, has been fueled by various factors. California's predominantly progressive stance often clashes with federal policies. Issues such as climate change, immigration, gun control, and healthcare have highlighted deep ideological differences between California and more conservative-leaning states. Given its substantial economy, some proponents believe California could thrive independently. The state contributes significantly more to the federal budget than it receives in return, leading some to argue that California could better allocate its resources as an independent nation. California's diverse population and unique cultural landscape foster a distinct identity. With a large immigrant community, progressive policies, and a reputation for innovation, many Californians see themselves as distinct from the rest of the country. California has been at the forefront of environmental initiatives, often clashing with federal policies. The state has stringent emissions regulations and ambitious renewable energy goals. What if California becomes an independent country? If it were a separate country, California would rank as the world's 5th largest economy, surpassing countries like the United Kingdom and India. As of 2024, California's GDP exceeds $4 trillion, driven by diverse industries such as agriculture, technology, entertainment, and manufacturing. One of California's most significant economic strengths is its agricultural sector. The Central Valley produces more than 1/3 of the vegetables and 2/3 of the fruits and nuts consumed in the United States. This makes California a vital contributor to national food security. Additionally, the state is a leader in manufacturing, particularly in aerospace, biotechnology, and automotive industries. Major corporations like Google, Tesla, and SpaceX have further solidified California's position as a global innovation hub. 2 regions epitomize California's global influence. Hollywood. Located in Los Angeles, Hollywood is synonymous with the entertainment industry. The global film and television industry generates billions of dollars annually, providing employment to millions. The cultural impact of Hollywood is unparalleled. Major studios such as Warner Brothers, Disney, and Universal have headquarters in California, making it the epicenter of the entertainment world. Silicon Valley. Situated in the southern part of the San Francisco Bay Area, Silicon Valley is the heart of technological innovation. Home to tech giants like Apple, Google, Facebook, and Tesla, the region is a powerhouse in artificial intelligence, software development, and biotechnology. Companies headquartered in Silicon Valley contribute trillions of dollars to the economy, further reinforcing California's position as a leader in the global tech industry. What are the challenges if California becomes a separate country? The fact that Californians do not actually get their water from their own state is a drawback of California seceding from the rest of the United States. Colorado, more especially the Colorado River, provides most of the water that Californians drink. Who knows what would happen, though, if California were to leave the United States? Maybe Colorado would return the water to its own state, leaving California to find another source. It is likely that Californians would create their own currency, possibly a cryptocurrency. However, as Brexit demonstrated, the United Kingdom economy was significantly impacted by exiting the European Union. The value of the pound fell to a 31-year low. Consequently, Britain's economy got down from 5th to 6th place in the international economy. Another difficulty is trade. California's largest partner is the United States. Would Washington impose tariffs and obstacles, or cooperate? It would be crucial to negotiate new international agreements, but failing to do so could lead to economic instability. Going it alone is not easy, even with its financial strength. Would California's international reputation improve with independence, or would it find it difficult to hold on to its hegemony without federal assistance? The stakes are really high. California hosts numerous military bases that are crucial to United States national security. How these bases would be managed post-secession remains a significant question. Would California develop its own defense policy, join forces with superpowers, or maintain its neutrality? With military installations and vital resources at risk, would Washington view California as a friend or a rival? Calexit might permanently alter the balance of power in the world. The state will have to change its tax structure if it secedes because it will no longer get federal funds for defense, infrastructure, and disaster assistance. Would the cost fall on Californians with middle-class and lower-class incomes? Despite strong secessionist sentiment in big cities, not all of California is on board. Rural regions in northern and central California tend to be more conservative, and they might oppose leaving the United States altogether. This raises an unexpected twist. What if only parts of California want to secede? Could we see a scenario where Los Angeles and San Francisco push for independence while rural counties fight to remain American? Is it possible and feasible for California to break away from the United States? For California to leave the United States, they would have to vote on a ballot in favor of leaving the United States. As of 2025, a campaign to gather signatures for a ballot measure proposing secession has been approved. The initiative requires 546,651 signatures from registered voters by July 22 to qualify for the November 2028 ballot. If it meets this threshold and is approved by voters, a 20-member commission would be established to explore the feasibility of independence. However, even with voter approval, the path to independence remains uncertain. A constitutional amendment necessitates approval by 2/3 of both the House and Senate, followed by ratification from 3/4 of state legislatures, a formidable challenge given the political and legal implications. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Calexit could ever happen? Would an independent California thrive, or would it regret cutting ties with the United States? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Bizarre World for more deep dives into the biggest issues shaping our world. Hit that bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.